Anyways, we got to roll. Looking at the time here. Car is nice and perfectly heated and warmed up. These Jettas take a while. And apologize in the beginning. It was like, it was my nose with the heat and everything like that. Then you come out to this. But it's just temporary here today. But like I said, like I was telling the God, who is back. I got Johnny Amigo, got a new blender over there. We like to do stuff like a little bit of humor. That starts up, and then a conversation. A few little tiny jokes, then how's the family, this, that. What do you think of 4.0 or this or that? And like I said, like in the opener, I'm like going over something. I want to make sure it's not a turkey. They got people, using like real turkeys for bowling. They use like a turkey for bowling, stuff like that. Anyway, where was I supposed to come in on here? Yes, we're kind of a little bit rushed, but I mean, we're just missing something. I gotta take a second here at the time to just, maybe like Mama, Amma, I don't know, there's this, one of our friends, it caught my attention this morning. I'm trying to think of how it's spelled. Alright, let's say if it's spelled A-M-M-A, Amma, Amma. And, I'm open to all kinds of things, if it gives you, like, God. Okay, God, like, she said, it gives you, like, connection with God, makes you be, this thing, makes you be the best version of yourself, the best you could possibly be, because, you're working under this, it was something with God. I was going to do a show today from something that I heard, alright, like the prayers, alright, happy, when people say prayers, okay, we're going to pray for this, something going on, just pray. Alright, so I assume you're praying to God, God, right? I had a thing, because I studied with these people who gave them a name, so, and that kind of like took people like stay away from that, like, with that thing, who they are. Anyway, on the opener, not in the opener, but when I was first clicking this on, there was this tiny little cat walking by Antoinette's house. Girl I used to give cats to, not as much, but there was one girl, Renee, I used to give a lot of cats to. Anyway, so God. So picture yourself. Picture yourself in God's shoes. Just using that. We don't know. We don't know. Like, people have depicted him in a lot of ways. But, what is it? Like, what is it? What is it? What does he think? Or not? I can't say he, because, where we are, but... So, I don't know. I don't know how to do this. God. Thinks. Infinity, always there. But yeah, we're stuck here, like like the guy said, like, Amma, gives you a great relationship. Makes you do good deeds, makes you do the best that you possibly can. The limited time that we're here, like, catch, what I'm saying? There's a catch. We have limited time. What if we didn't have limited time? What if there was no, no crime, no famine, no death, no wars, the stuff that, we avoid. We avoid, and we stay away. When we hope, we try to stop in the best way we can. Oh, or do we? Hold on, we're at the V here. So, for the last 2 years, 675 days, maybe around there, I don't know. Since, this guy's been in office, of, it's not like a secret anymore. And yesterday was, was the thing, it was like Thanksgiving, don't talk about politics, don't talk about politics. And it'd be a nice thing. I mean, these people in government are supposed to be in there for us. I mean, what is there for us? What are they doing for us? Like I said during the week, politicians, I mentioned something, some people left. It's a true story. You had a certain thing, it's just changes, and we realize the changes. You gotta adapt to changes, or you go crazy, you go bonkers. You have to accept it. You have your memories and stuff, how things were. But, this is it. You have to work with others, If you see, people are like sold on this thing, where this, humongous, gigantic hypocrisy, is involved. It's like, how do you get anywhere? How do you get anywhere if your scale, the way that, or the way that, you're being taught to believe, it's like Trump, he's going back and forth to the enemy of the people, oh my God, why is he calling the enemy of the people? What did they do? What have they done? Before Trump, what has anybody had done? What has anybody actually done? Really, what is it? Did they stop any of these things? Did they really? Are they going to? They want to get the power back. What are they going to do with it? I mean, we have journalists just sitting there crying all morning. Crying. They sit there and they just talk about this guy, to no end. And what do we have now? What do we have now? What is this? So God. What does God think of all this stuff? Or can I say, all right, God, yes, that was better. Didn't say here anything. What does God think? What does he think? What does he want us to be doing? What does he think? I mean, the things that we're following and everything. Things, I mean, does he know us? Does he know, did he see what we had yesterday to eat? Does he know about how we have family that don't think about us? I mean, as long as they're all set, I mean, what could they be doing? What could they be doing?